Hello, I'm Gerard Saylor of the L.D. Fargo Public Library in beautiful downtown Lake Mills, Wisconsin. And here's a book recommendation, The Man on the Balcony by Sjowall and Wahloo. Maj and Per were a writing team in Sweden, married, I believe, yes, husband and co-author. And they wrote a series of books based in Stockholm on police detectives there. And this one was published in 1968. This is a 1993 reprint. And I started reading these in the late 90s, and I really liked them. And I'm pretty sure I got this one at one of the bookstores in Lindsborg, Kansas, because they are all things Swedish there. And it's 1968, and there's a child murder on the loose. And along with that, there's also a very violent mugger prowling the city parks. And two children are murdered, two 8-year-old girls, in separate parks on separate days. And the police detectives are at a standstill because they don't have any clues. Their best clues are the violent mugger who maybe saw the killer, and a 3-year-old who did see the killer. And the 3-year-old, I mean, he's not a very good witness. And so it follows the detectives around, and it's very much like the 87th Precinct novels by a guy whose name I can't remember right now. But you follow the different characters, you really go through the whole police procedure, which is basically just asking questions and questions and questions. And you get 1,000 tips, and all of them are garbage, but you still have to go and ask more questions for these tips. And it's interesting just because it's 1968 Stockholm, Sweden, the way they talk about cultural change at the time, hippies and buying drugs in the streets, and the police are undermanned and underfunded. It's the same kind of story 50 years later for a lot of different things. But it's interesting. I enjoy the stories. They're pretty quick. Man on the Balcony. It's Martin Beck series. Martin Beck is the main detective they follow, by Sjowall and Wahloo. I'm Gerard Saylor of the L.D. Fargo Public Library, beautiful downtown Lake Mills, Wisconsin. Currently in Rhinelander, Wisconsin, all week. Those are the Rhinelander woods behind me. That's what's to read.